raining today, and raining pretty bit. It rained all night last night, and I hate it. It's you know, it kind of messes up a car show, but I understand it. We got to have the rain. But anyway, it's probably about 11 now, and it's supposed to end later on today, maybe 1 o'clock or so. But anyway, I'm going to walk around here anyway and see what I can see and show you what it looks like out here in the rain. But it's kept a lot of people away. A lot of the cars that were here yesterday are not here today. And some of the nicer cars, I can understand them not really wanting to drive them in the rain, because if you've ever cleaned up a car, it takes a long time to get it cleaned back up once it gets that road grime, you know, up in there from the rain and everything. So anyway, come on along with me and we'll see what we can see in the rain, and we'll make the best of it. So all right, let's go do this. Okay, I'm not going to be able to look in the cars today because they've got the windows up for the most part. You know, I can look through the windows, but it's not going to show me a lot. And I don't know how my video quality is going to be either in this rain, especially if rain gets on the lens, but I'll do the best I can. Now this area that I'm in now, I didn't go through this area yesterday. I went on through the other side of it. So I'm sure there's a lot of cars that I missed over in here. That old Mercury right there. Is that a Marauder or something? Montclair. Another 60 Chevy. We saw a couple of those yesterday, I remember. And there's yet another one there. My wife will like this little wagon right here, which I like it too, for that matter. Got that convertible Firebird there sitting up in the front end a little, it looks like. Now they were supposed to have the I think about the top 30 or so finalists for the judging on pit road this morning, and I did walk by pit road, and there's only a couple of cars out there right now. They'll probably bring them out this afternoon if the rain stops. Bright red Buick there, isn't it? I like that red and white right there on that Buick. That looks good, doesn't it? They got Autocross set up, and I hear cars out there on the track in the rain. I don't know if we're giving rides in the rain, but that would be fun. I'll have to go check that out. Yeah, it looks like they're doing run-alongs in the rain out here even. Okay, I won't quit coming down. I'm gonna go get in line and see if I can take a ride in the rain. Okay guys, I just did the Autocross in the rain in the yellow Camaro, or the white Camaro rather, and I have yellow Camaro, the reason I said yellow Camaro. But anyway, if you've done the autocross before and you've never done it in the rain, you need to do it in the rain. It's a completely different experience. And here's what's the biggest difference. On dry pavement, you can feel when you go into the corners and stuff, the tires are trying to grip. Well, in this situation, when you go in, the car will slide and there's no friction like there normally would be. So it's just such a smooth ride. And the driver I had, I don't know his name, but he was really good. And he kind of slid it around. He made it a lot of fun. So if you haven't done this in the rain, yeah, do it in the rain. You're gonna like it. All right, let's go look at some more cars. Look at the old GMC fire truck there. Mid-50s, I guess. You know, a lot of these things got scrapped when they went out of use because there's a lot of heavy metal in these vehicles right here. Yeah, we're going to try our best not to let the rain spoil our fun today. Look at that Oldsmobile. That's a nice looking car, isn't it? I'd give $1 for some waterproof shoes right now, though. But other than that, it's okay. Yeah, I don't know what year model that would be. I'll go over and, well, it got 64 on the tag. Now, what model of Oldsmobile is this? Dynamic 88. Is that a Catalina or something? Not sure what model it is, but it is a Pontiac. So, anyway, look at this little Toyota pickup truck. This is completely custom.
Like the little polished tanks.
I saw this guy leaving yesterday, about to go into the tunnel. Look, there's a little Sunbeam Tiger. It says Tiger there on the side. Just trying to think of Sunbeam. I think if you remember the old TV show Get Smart with Don Adams, I think he drove one of these. Yeah, Sunbeam Tiger. They want $49,995 for it. Number is 734-673-0240. Yeah, you don't see these very often. Yeah, this area was full out here yesterday. But I went to bed around probably about 12:30 last night. And it was still raining and lightning outside when I went to bed. Wow, look at the paint on that 68 Camaro right there. Kind of candy colored it looks like. Real that black stripes looks really good. And there's another one kind of candy color over on the other side. Just take a look at this. It has removed the door handle from this one. And his badging shows 540 for the engine. Hey, this is 67 here. Here's a panel man. No, it's not a panel man. It's just a van there. But look, they've got it figured out and they got an awning on it. I like that soft green color on that Ford truck there. My wife smiles a lot when I got out. She stayed in the car because it was raining. But I see her in the distance over there. She's out filming in the rain too. So y'all be sure to check out her channel, which is Smiles a Lot with 2 T's. The 71 mile an hour. Kind of a darker green with what you call those brown stripes. It's a good looking pickup, isn't it? A lot of times on Saturdays it's hard to film at the car shows because, you know, there's a lot of activity around the cars and people looking at them. Today, not so much, but hopefully everybody will be out and about this afternoon. They've got this one on the ground right here. Now, my brother had a Cadillac like this when he was in high school. His was kind of like a light green color. I can't remember the year. I think it's like 62 or 63. Let me see if I can tell. I actually didn't fill it in. It don't look like. I think this particular one that he actually had to get the passenger side repainted because he kind of ran it over into a ditch one day. There's a little Chevelle post car right there. All stock looking, got the little dish hubcaps on there. And I can't tell a lot, but looks like the interior might be original, or at least original looking. I like the way that Chevelle right there is sitting. I like the wider tires front and back. They're just kind of barely fitting in the wheel wells there. I also like the way he put the border on his stripe. Or actually, you know, these stripes usually have a border that's just the same. Well, let me point where the dark orange is. It will usually be the same color as the car because of the outline stripe. But he's filled this one in with color, and I think it looks really good. Here's a little yellow Coupe. Still a few people coming in. The door on this one right here, it says regret. Looks like one of the old GTO engines in here. Pontiac engine with the 3 2-barrels on it. Now, I wish we had some little more information about the regret. It says regret, Lansing, Michigan. Here's a little 66 or 67 Chevy 2. It's kind of greenish color. Here's a silver one on the side of it. And there's one a few years older than these 66, 67. This is probably somewhere in the early 70s. 72 model. I like the little Stinger hood he's got here, modeled after the, I guess, mid 60s Corvettes. Here's a little Ford Fairlane, probably 66. Yeah, that's what it's tagged on there. It says 66, but the tag is on front. It says unfair on this Fairlane. Got 390 badging on it there on the hood. Just a nice, clean little Fairlane. Over behind the Camaro, they're setting up a stage, and Gary Sinise, which you might know from the movie Forrest Gump, his band, I think, is going to be playing there this afternoon. Yeah, here's no, what is this, a Chrysler? I saw one of these yesterday. It was a different color, but these cars are huge. This is a Nash, it says. But I saw a Chrysler yesterday, it looked almost identical, I thought. Or I could have saw a Nash and I just thought it was a Chrysler. You never know. SS 454 pickup truck. I really like these Starliners right here. The way that back glass comes down, the little stars they put there on the, I guess, C pillar back there, or I guess B on this one. Since this is a hard top. But anyway, I do like these cars. Cutlass, got F85 badging on it. There are cars still arriving. I guess people have tried to wait out the rain and finally decided, well, it's not leaving, let's just go. Look at this old wrecker right here. I actually think I saw this truck before at the, I think it was at the Good Guys Nationals. Or Good Guys, let's see, where were they at? I've been so many places here lately, I can't remember which cities they were in. Really clean little white square body there, isn't it? Now, a lot of people are sitting in the cars, and I don't want to invade their privacy. by filming them too much. Here's a big Chrysler in New Yorker wagon, and I knew New Yorker was kind of like their luxury car, and I never really thought about them even making a wagon, but here it is. It's got Ontario plates on it. You don't see those very often, do you? What's a big, nice wagon though, isn't it? And there's a 64 Chevrolet wagon. Here's just a row of square bodies. Van was actually over here unloading their band equipment. It's actually called Lieutenant Dan Band, and it's the Gary Sinise Foundation where he supports veterans. Right, written on that pickup there, 55 or 56. Hey, here's one with custom paint on it. Is that a Buick or Oldsmobile? Well, the paperwork sticker in the window says it's a 65 Buick, but their tag had, well, okay, I understand that. They got a 62 tag, but over there they've got a 65 sticker. So I guess that's the way they issue tags. In some states, issue a tag every several years, and then between the tag issues, they issue a sticker. So that explains that. And here's a 66 convertible. This Chevelle right here. Another yellow coupe there. Yep, that one there's got a Hemi in it. I like that green right there. That green and white. I think I saw this guy leaving yesterday too. Come to think of it, I think I got him on camera as he was leaving. I think I might have filmed some of these cars yesterday in my other video, but I think they were parked someplace else. But now you can see them in the sunshine and in the rain, so see how it works out. This old 40 Ford truck here says Three Stooge Brewing Company. Really like that color on that. Salt Flats Garage on that one. You know, the vendors may actually like it when it rains because a lot of people come under the tent and look at the products that they may otherwise have walked right by. So I guess could be good in some respects. I like the color they put on that 55 right there. Very pale light green there. That's pretty neat. I actually like that color. It's a little unusual. What is it, 55, 57 Ranchero? Yeah, that's what it is. I said Ranchero, ranch wagon. This is the total opposite of a Ranchero. Check the paperwork. It is a 57 long. Now the badging on this one says 428. Thought Chevy had a 427, but I guess it could be. One that's been reworked or aftermarket. Well, it's got good paint on that one. Even in the rain, that paint looks really good. '56 Chevrolet with four-wheel drive chassis under it. Got those wheels covered for the rain. I like the bright yellow Super Bee there. The rain does seem to be slacking off a little bit. Oh, International, boy, they got that shined up, don't they? I'm in front of a vendor stand now that says Church Boys Racing. But it looks like every car here in front of their stand is a Nova. There's another one. Actually, I think if one of theirs, it might be coincidence or Nova coming on by.
The garage is on the other side.
What in the world am I looking at here? Is that thing turbocharged and supercharged? That's incredible. I've never seen that before. And it's got nitrous on it too. What keeps that engine from exploding? That is incredible. I wonder how much power that thing makes. Yeah, that one there might need those wheelie bars and parachutes back there. Yeah, if you can't decide if you want to turbocharge your car or supercharge it, then why settle? I mean, just do both. Name of this vendor's booth here is Blown Mafia. I like the Impala emblem he's got there.
How do you drive these things?
The old Dodge truck there. Here's a two-tone 60 Chevy, a gray and a darker gray. Hey, the rain has slowly turned into just kind of like a light drizzle or sprinkle, I guess. Look at that airbrushing there. It's like an eagle carrying an American flag, it looks like. Yeah, look at that old Chevy. Is that like the road Suburban from years ago? Yeah, the paperwork says Suburban on this one. They got a Pegasus back here. Now those may have been given away by gas stations years ago. But I wish you could see the inside of this. It's really nice inside. It looks pretty original. It's got the metal frame seats in here. That's pretty neat. Well, I may have spoke too soon. The rain's starting to get harder again. We'll see what happens. It's a good looking color on that 57 wagon there. Yeah, I like that 57 wagon. Here's another one of the Starliners I like. This one needs a little TLC, it looks like. Yeah, there's a lot of people just sitting in their cars trying to wait it out. Green on that one right there. Here's a Ford's kind of a really light blue. Got the top of the fenders are white and the roof is white. I kind of wish they had painted the hood white. It would look like it was a blue truck sitting in the snow. If I see it again later on, it's painted white on the hood, I'll know that he thought, hey, this is a good idea. I'll do that. Purple Ford pickup. hot color on that GMC too. It's a little darker than the original color on these trucks, or one of the original colors. I'm in one of the outer parking lots right now. I think this is actually a camper area for when they're having races. You can see the big pads out there, but they call this Patina Alley or Patina Row or something like that up here. I was going to look at my little brochure, but I have misplaced it. So fire truck or fire department truck, looks like. Check out the 068 wagon here. Got the wood grain on it. They're simulated, I guess. It says 427 there on the breather.
There's nothing better than nitro cars in my mind. So about 1 o'clock, Cackle Fest up by the main stage.
Hello, Gary Sinise here, and I want to welcome you to Nashville and the Triple Crown of Riding. I want to thank my good friend Chip Foose for introducing me to this amazing organization, and I can't wait to see you all when me and my Lieutenant Dan band take the stage on Saturday at 2:30. I hope to see you all there when we bring our unique blend of honor, gratitude, and rock and roll to Triple Crown. At the Gary Sinise Foundation, we serve our nation by honoring our defenders.
Here's an old LTD they've lowered, got that wood grain on it too, kind of like that Chevy did a minute ago.
We're so grateful to Triple Crown.
This has even got the hideaway headlights on it here.
Foundation Nashville Salutes Heroes event. So come on out, enjoy the speedway.
It has dressed up the engine compartment considerably, as you can see there.
And God bless America.
That low card. Free.
There's two white 61 Chevrolets. The first one's a little wider, it seems like. Really nice blue mid-60s Chevy. Been lowered. Look at this old Edsel right here. Old Edsel Ranger. I actually like the gold wheels he's on there with the red line tires. That's a nice little touch.
Cecil out of Florida in your 70 Z28.
And he's got the call out on the hood.
Cecil. We have added some entertainment to the show this afternoon. We have monster
Got the
trucks
engine
riding
keeping
over
it just like a
second-gen
race car
Camaros here in 30 minutes.
would have done back in the day.
But if you don't move
They were
your
trying to
yellow
sell cars.
Camaro on pit lane,
That's pretty neat, actually. That's really neat. I like it.
Mark Cecil, move your car immediately.
Boy, how you like the gold package on this white Ford truck? That really stands out, doesn't it? Even the wiper blades up there's got the gold treatment. Gold around the tail lights and the tag frame. The bed cover says Coyote Diablo. see he's got some gold accents on the interior. And here also, the center of the steering wheel over there is gold, and the locks on the push-out windows are gold too, on little vent windows. Right the way out to 66 Caprice is sitting up. Hey, like this, I don't know. I don't really know what you call this. I'll show it to you. It looks like you pull your truck up on it, and then the bed will hydraulically let down there. Don't know what kind of vehicle it is or anything. That little V shape there, I'm thinking it must be some type of Ford or something, maybe. I really have no clue. Where I think they got like the top 30 maybe of the cars in the show.
There was no cars, just hanging out with our
over
friends.
here
We're
for
normal in the rest of the world, but that's why we all gather together.
Anyway, they cleared pit road for these cars over here.
The cars
Rain
are
has slacked
secondary.
off some, but there's a
You're
lot of attention being given these cars right now. So I don't know how good of a shot I'll get of them. Some of them I got yesterday.
So,
And it's fun driving them there.
But I'll walk down through here anyway and let you see.
you drive them a lot, don't you? Your hot rods.
They're not cars if you don't drive them.
Well,
we have
there
to
can be cars that they put in the trailers because, you know, a patina place was packed.
I definitely
And
remember the blue
all
one
the stories I
yesterday,
heard,
'cause
they're having
really
way more
liked the
fun
blue
than
one
people.
out
They're
there.
not dusting their cars off and getting their fingerprints, and they're over there hanging out with their patina buddies and having a blast.
I don't mind dusting them off, but it's still, you're right, absolutely right. But it would be in my collection if I couldn't drive it.
Yeah, I agree. They're fun to drive.
Yeah.
I've been driving.
Yeah, I remember the low rider
once in a while, back and forth to the
57
shop.
convertible area yesterday too.
This is why we do this. You kind of forget after a while. So, how many years have you been in the ARP in the industry?
I started in ARP in May of 1976. So
I was 5 years old. I was 5.
That cameo looks good there, doesn't it?
You look good for 92.
Oh, 69.
Oh, very good. So again, we want to thank ARP. If you don't know them, tell everybody where you're at, where they can find your booth. The other side of the NASCAR garage. Walk on the other side of the NASCAR garage. With the garage on your left, he's down there on the right. They've got a couple Scott Sullivan cars sitting there. He's got his ranch wagon sitting there. Tell them where they can find you.
Oldsmobiles there. Got some nice stuff.
Okay, it continues on the other side of the stage.
That was
over
my
there.
question for you.
Get over
There
there.
are people.
Support the Sloniker and all the other stuff you do in the industry.
Okay, I don't
You
fully
guys
understand
are
what's
awesome.
happening
Thank you
here.
very much, Bob.
It's our pleasure. What Bobby and Barry are doing here is
It's incredible. Because again, because
I think a lot of people
everybody hang
know.
out in the rain. If this wasn't Bobby and Gary's production here, it's unbelievable what they put together here.
We're driving cars. It's fairly small.
It's been crazy out here.
In
In the judging area. I'm glad I'm not involved in that. There was some pretty awesome cars yesterday that did not get a headlight sticker.
68 Charger.
It's not people. I'm not everybody gets it right. So before we wrap this up, I want to bring the history, Chris Ashton, one of the team employees, Ashley Oslo, thank you for the industry. Great crew that you bring down the bed now. Thank you for the industry.
very well. And if you're interested, if you're interested in seeing a scholarship program,
There's a bad kid. What the tag says there.
That's awesome. We need more younger. Look around. We've got a few gray hairs here. There's a lot of young families here this weekend. I always say when I'm at events, if you don't have your own kid, borrow a neighbor kid, take it to a car show. But please, don't just
There's a big long NASCAR in it.
But bring a kid, grab a neighbor kid. You see a young kid at a car show. I had a great conversation with a late 20s, early 30s.
Little Oldsmobile, is that an old Cutlass or something?
He has a small hot rod shop trying to do manufacturing, and he's way smarter than me.
I didn't see that one yesterday, I don't think.
If a young builder asks you a question, take the time to help them. Younger blood in this hot rod.
a few kids out here too. I met a girl yesterday.
Not a crowd around this one. I'll just walk around it a little bit. Yeah, is that an old Cutlass? Or what is that?
That's an old car to her being at that age.
True, but she fixed it, and
Here's a Challenger.
she's very interested in this industry. It's really good to see. I gave her my card and I told her if there's anything I can do to help her along in this industry, that she should contact me. And we need some more people in
I
this
got a
industry.
really good friend. He was here. This kid, gas pedal kid, just turned 16. He's a photographer. John Jackson's helped him. He does Formula drifting. And he got his own hot rod, and he had to call me a couple summers ago. You know, he's 16 now, so he was 14 then. You want to guess what his
Camino,
hot
that's
rod
pretty
is?
nice,
What he
isn't it?
calls his hot rod?
What is it?
A 96 Mercedes station wagon. You know, that's an old hot rod to him, and he's going to white body it and LS it. It's going to be a race car.
I
but
saw
that's his
this
hot
one
rod.
yesterday.
Wow, like my generation, it's 55 Chevy, 32 Ford, but as long as they're still building
It's
stuff,
got
I'm
Porsche,
going to
and
say
it's
this
got
on the
the thing
microphone.
there on
They even
the
like tuner
rocker
kids.
panel.
They're out there
You know,
doing
as
stuff.
you
It's like,
remember,
you're building something,
Volkswagen
you're
made
in
the
the
thing
garage,
years
you're not
ago.
playing video games in your mom's basement, eating mac and
Volkswagen
cheese all night. Get out in the garage and build
Porsche,
something.
well, Volkswagen was designed by Porsche years ago.
Yep.
So I don't know
Well,
what
thank
the
you, Bob Florian,
relationship
and
to everything
ARG
is
for all you
here.
do for the industry.
And thank you.
About a couple of million, 2.5.
Okay, and the music's back, so I'm gonna have to talk over or leave the area here. 55 Nomad right there. I did a little close up at the 55 or Tri-5 Nationals. If you want to look at that online. Well, I thought the rain was going away a while ago, but it's still persistent. At least it is light. Now, I do remember filming this old fire truck on yesterday's video, but in case you didn't see the video for Friday, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I walk around this one again, because this is really something else right here. good looking Corvette right there. Yeah, it's coming back. Hey, like the orange 55 with the orange flame job. Yeah, I like that. Those dragsters they were pushing down on pit lane a while ago, I just heard them fire up over there. They like the international travel law. Like tag says road trip.
You're out.
like the car covers that match your vehicle. Walked by this a while ago and I didn't get a good shot of it, but I really do like the green on this truck. Okay, I saw this Riviera yesterday, but he was on the road going by and I didn't get a chance to film it, but that's really a nice car. This was, I think, a personal luxury car back in the day.
Raymond knows how to find it.
And then I'm gonna call this tangerine orange. It's probably not the official color of it, but yeah, I like that color. Look at the old Red Fury somewhere behind it. I think I saw him rolling by yesterday too. Saw a red Plymouth Fury over there a minute ago. Now here's a red Belvedere wagon. It's a big old Packard. I know because it says Packard right there. We like that old semi truck down to the bare metal. One thing about the rain has kept the temperatures down and the cold front has come through. And I think the high for today is only supposed to be around 70. If you're restoring an old classic, you can buy parts for almost any old popular classic car that you can imagine. Take a look at this pickup right here. It's in front of this Mobile Toys Inc. Trailer. As you can see, they took this, I guess around 70 model, somewhere in there. They made it a double cab. I don't think it would have been double cab from factory, but what I noticed as I walked by, I noticed this tailgate back in, it seems like it's got more of a slant. You see that? Than would normally be there, so I don't know how they achieved that right there. Anyway, it's definitely a different look there. Old green Fury over there. I said Fury, but actually I'm not sure if it's a Fury or not. Look at the tail lights on this model are. They're just kind of bolted on there to the side, it looks like. Probably from the inside. There's a green 55 wagon. Look at these two 57s right here. Let's see, they're both post cars. Now this one is the original look. See, it's got the grill bar in the center. It doesn't have the little bumperettes there on these knobs right here. It don't have the little rubber bumperettes there, but it does have the hood rockets there, or bullets. This one, they've changed out the grill bar for this type grill bar and changed the grill itself. Instead of having the little rubber bumperettes there, they've got some little billet looking, and you can see he's removed the rockets there off the hood, so they changed it up a little bit on this one as opposed to the more traditional. I remember looking at this car yesterday, and I do like what he did with the border line on this stripe right here. It usually it'd be black and with a black outline there around that stripe, but he put a red outline, and I do like that. Okay, this is a little Austin Mini. And it is mini. And film it down like this, it makes it look a lot bigger. Okay, here's a little Chevy pickup truck. Little Studebaker. And there's Mr. Lucky.
Listen to my music. Listen to the beat.
That's like Andrew right there.
Mustangs too. So it wasn't mandatory until '68 that they had the sign.
A little Toyota. Actually looks more like a Datsun, doesn't it? I like the paint job on this one right here. Well, that's really pretty right there. Black with those
Like if you were gonna do a vintage air, like
orange stripes. I guess you call them orange.
a kid, just plastic and face junkie, but
Candy orange or something.
so I mean, you're gonna touch.
Look at the way you changed this.
Like the plastic ones, you know,
Yeah, I got some of the vintage air billet ones, but I was also looking at the rest of them.
What I
thought that's what those were, but I wasn't sure.
what I like about
That's really nice.
the ones that I use is
Kind of hard for you.
Well, yeah, it's about 3:30, and we got our last rain around 3 o'clock, so it's rained almost all day. But I'm here on pit road down here again. As you can see, there's still a lot of attention given to the cars here on pit road, and I don't know, it's been a good day. I mean, even though we've been rain, it's been a good day. We've seen a lot of cars, and hey, I was just happy to be here. But anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you did, I appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. But anyway, I'm probably going to film a few more cars as they leave today. But other than that, everybody's going to start leaving here in just a few minutes probably. But anyway, I'll try to get some on the way out, and hopefully we'll see you again in the next video. Until then, may God bless. So, bye y'all.
Why there were so few vendors. And good guys said there's nothing we can do. They provide us food. So one thing is the same thing with
little vintage Volkswagen there. Pretty color on that little Falcon there, isn't it? I like the way they reworked the chrome there on the side.
nothing like I thought.